good afternoon. Just want to remind you about tomorrow. Tomorrow is, guess what? Tomorrow is Wednesday, which you probably already know, but guess what? Our training is tomorrow, Wednesday night, to learn some more information about what's going on in the world. Inside of the business world, corporate credit, a lot of people don't talk about. Talking about the reset, talking about what's going to happen when Biden comes in. There's a lot of stuff that's in the background that runs the foreground. There's an old saying, what's in the background runs the foreground. What I just would like to tell you folks is this. Remember that corporate credit blueprints, not only do we do corporate credit, but also we have our own credit line where I showed you guys how to become the bank. No matter how you get the credit line, you still can go ahead and do those certain items. And also on top of that, we're able to go ahead and do for the house flippers. We'll have most of the stuff up, ready to go, so you can take a look what you have. You don't have to be part of corporate credit blueprints to use this facility part of it, okay? You can use money for house flipping if that's all you want to do. That's perfectly fine. But I just want to make you aware, if you do not have your corporations and each separate in the house that I talked about before in some of the courses, I'm going to mention it this week, you always want to have the house in a different entity with a different tax ID number. And there's a purpose behind all that. It's to go ahead and give you the hedge of protection. Also the hedge and the line of protection. Also building your corporate credit while you also have your house is a big deal. A lot of people don't understand how to use that as well. So I just want to say we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a great conversation. In fact, tomorrow we're going to have the chat room open so you can ask Q&A tomorrow inside of everything else. We will have a Q&A tomorrow inside of everything else. We'll have a Q&A regarding the reporting of the agencies, what you should know about them and why. It's really important that you do know about these particular situations because this is what's gonna make the difference coming in 2021. Folks, there's a lot going on this coming year, and I really am. How do I go ahead and say to behoove you, or ask you, or whatever it is? Look it. Without even calling and having a conversation, how are you really going to know what's up? I know a lot of you hear it on YouTube. I know right now some of you are hearing it live on YouTube, maybe on Facebook, LinkedIn, all the other ones. Here's another thing I really like to let you know. If you don't inquire, that's on you. When you miss the ball, remember that whoever you're with now is perfectly fine, but have they told you what you need to do to protect yourself? A lot of you might say, "Oh, I can figure this out by what divisions mean." Have you really? Have you really done it correctly and properly so you don't pierce certain things so you don't have yourself in trouble? Let me tell you, it's very, very important regarding the resolutions on a corporation. Corporation is going to be your best protection. I promise, and I can guarantee you this is what Biden gets in. You're going to see a lockdown that you've never seen before. You're going to see the taxes on. Don't get me wrong if I say you're working for somebody. If you're working for someone, you're on a modern day plantation. The people that actually don't work for me, what they are is they have their own corporation and I hire the corporation to work and they bring the body to me to work with. So everybody in the organization does not work for Corporate Credit Blueprint as the person. They have an entity that I hire, and their entity they're the founder of and they're an employee of. They deal with them. So that's one of the beautiful things you want to begin to understand is when you hire people, now you want them to hire them. I hire them to win, which means they can have a write-off. They can have this. They're not coming to me. I'm paying their company, and their company handles however they want to handle. So that's why the beauty when you work with us, not only do you work with us, you get to learn. We have classes together. And on top of that, you get to build your corporate credit as well and have some of the strategies that we do use. So I just want to go ahead and say we're looking forward to seeing you this Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain, and 6 p.m. Pacific time. Folks, just remember, there's a lot of stuff going on out there. And when I say I can tell you, I dig deep. I have ears on the ground. I listen, I talk, I call people. I'm all day doing R&D and searching. In fact, I didn't even call my IT guy at all today because I've been doing a lot of searching on certain things and also in DC, what's going on over there, because I have friends over there. Also, another thing, I'm even talking. I even sent him a text about organic traffic. I don't want. I'm not going to chase organic traffic. I don't want it. I'm not up to doing that game. So the thing is that we're going to switch the platform as we go on. If you're organic, that's great if you call, and if you don't, that's great if you don't. But a lot of people aren't going to tell you everything we tell you. And you say you're getting a lot of stuff for free, and like even have all these other people. I don't have a problem doing that, but eventually you're going to have to find a way to actually set it up. And some of you, I call smart rats. If you're really a smart rat, let me ask you: do you think Einstein did everything on his own? Do you think when he had a thought, you don't think he ran it by somebody that actually was at either his level or another area in his level that he didn't have so much of expertise, but yet he still had him included in the conversation? See, a lot of you smart rats out there, if you really want to say it, and this is I call it like it is. I'm not a smart rat. I'm one that wants to become the smart rat. That's why I always stay a beginner's mind. I do have a beginner's mind because I don't know everything, and I'm glad I don't know everything. All I know is what I don't know that I don't know, and what I don't know that I don't know. Let me tell you, it makes you more inquisitive. And I know there's more than one buffet of answers, but a lot of people have been trained in life to have, well, there's just one answer. No, there isn't. Because there's things out there that work, but you're going to have to work at it to have it work. Because the system is set up and designed for you not to use anything outside their box, but yet, even though it will work, you've got to be willing to do the work to get the box actually for how it is. It is. Also, another thing is this. Hold on. I'm babysitting. I don't like babysitting. How many of you can see this little thing? Look that way, you little mutt. I guess it's a teacup. I don't know who it is. It's one of my nieces and something. They had to go away today, so I'm babysitting right now. So, anyways, I just want to say to you folks, I really look forward to working with you. And those of you say, well, I don't like the way he delivers, but you know what? You might not like the way I deliver, but I might have things for you that you will win with. Don't call me because I don't like him on the YouTube. That's foolish. That is not a brilliant person. A brilliant person says, forget about liking someone. Does he have the information that I'm hearing, which will make a difference in my life in the present moment if I just have a conversation with him? Here's the thing. Judging the book cover before you read it is where a lot of people have always made their mistakes in life. Just remember this. All of you out there in YouTube land and Facebook land, guess what? 30 minutes on a conversation. Who knows what doors it might open for you? All I want to say is we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Bless you all. Have a good evening. Nice to see you. And guess what? Let's kick some butt this year. Let's take no prisoners. All right? Love you. God bless you all. We'll see you on the other side.